Welcome to Voices for Justice with Danielle.
I'm doing one of the effects for the first time in my life. So if I look different, that is why. I'm just going to wait for some more people to come in. I went down quite the rabbit hole. There is so much information that I am going to now put it out there to all of you. Because a lot of the viewers sending messages who are also looking into things, some of you all are like so badass. The things you find are absolutely amazing. So that's why I really want to kind of put it out there to everyone. So I'm going to start by reading an article. And the only reason I know about this article is someone had sent it to me after I asked them about a post I saw on one of the Justice for Micah pages. The post said, well, it was posted by an anonymous user, and they said, you know, basically look into this. The person who owns Solid Rock, the new owner of Solid Rock, has a connection to the Anna Nicole Smith case. The name of the article is Horry County Residents to Testify in Anna Nicole Smith Trial. 5 Horry County residents have been ordered to testify in the criminal trial concerning the death of the late Anna Nicole Smith in Los Angeles. On Monday, an Horry County judge granted 5 witness warrants filed by LA prosecutors to compel the Horry County witnesses to testify. Gaither Thompson Sr., Gaither Thompson Jr., Melanie Thompson, and Ford and Gina Shelley are named as material witnesses. The 5 Myrtle Beach area residents knew Anna Nicole Smith when she lived in Myrtle Beach for several months in 2006. California court documents suggest the 5 people were witness to the demeanor and physical condition of the victim, Anna Nicole Smith, prior to her death from combined drug toxicity. The orders also suggest the people were witness to some of the medication that the defendants were prescribing administering to Smith, who died February 8th, 2007 in a Florida hotel room. So really quick, if I sniffle a bit here and there, I need you to know, in Massachusetts, it's like 20 degrees. The wind feels like it is cutting through your skin. I went to roll my window up. It went up. A few seconds later, it rolled down by itself, and it never went back up. So it is freezing. So if I sniffle, don't say anything. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, because I don't have a window that closes, all right? And it's 20 degrees here. Gaither Thompson. So when you look at Mercy Church, Forge Church, the registered agent is South Carolina Registered Agent LLC, located at 6650 Rivers Ave, Suite 100 in Charleston, South Carolina. Okay? So then, when you try to find who is the registered, or more information about South Carolina Registered Agent LLC, you come across a name, Joe Peter, and Northwest Registered Agents LLC. So then when you type that name in, okay, you get Registered Agents, Inc. And all these different registered agent LLCs have hundreds of business entities connected to it, okay? Then when you look at the property listing, the property is owned by Gaither. It was 11 pages when I turned it into a PDF. And I'm looking at these different addresses, and I'm like, wait a minute. These are the addresses that have all those Ocean Boulevard. That's my dog growling, by the way. Kylo, stop it. All these addresses are the ones that we've been seeing. For like different things that Wayne Miller has. And, you know, you wonder about the address. These are all owned by Gaither Thompson. Currently and or like formerly. It's like they are trying to make it confusing intentionally for people to track things, which I get. If you're doing something illegal, you're going to want to try to make it harder for people to follow the crumbs, right? Then there are other people associated with JP, some of whom are no longer living. Different people associated with him in, well, I guess what I'll say is in various ways. A lot of various ways. And when I tried looking up where they lived, some of these addresses that are listed as belonging to Gaither Thompson showed up as their address. But then when I looked up the address to see what was actually located there. It was some random business. There are several states with registered agents that solely open new businesses, shady activity. Well, right, but so Joe Peter, I don't know who he is yet. If anybody is local to the area, knows anything about that, let me know. But this Gaither Thompson, he appears to be into a lot. But I could have sworn I had his name had popped up as being an owner at one time or another of Salem Woods Holdings LLC. Mark Napier. Now, Mark Napier, if you type that in to the South Carolina Secretary of State business entities, this guy is the registered agent for so many businesses. Third is that it's hard to know if it's the registered agent is giving like their home address or the business address. All I know is it's the same address for like everybody. Yeah. So Gaither Thompson, I think the Shelleys are also, I know I've seen that name somewhere else. Ford and Gina Shelley. I don't know where I've seen those names, but I'm going to start digging into that like soon. The address again, 6650 Rivers Ave, Suite 100, Charleston, South Carolina. This is for you guys to look at, to know that I'm not like crazy or making this up on the Secretary of State's business entity site. Okay? South Carolina Registered Agent LLC. Okay? Another name, Joe Peter. Northwest Registered Agents LLC. Then when you type in Northwest Registered Agent LLC to find out who the registered agent is, you get Registered Agents Inc. And so every one of these businesses, I try to find the registered agent, only to find another business entity listed as a registered agent. It goes on and on and on. So the registered agent of South Carolina Registered Agent LLC is Northwest Registered Agents LLC. But when I typed in, okay, who owns 6650 Rivers Ave, Suite 100 in Charleston, South Carolina, the name Joe Peters came up. So, but then when I try to find the registered agent of Northwest Registered Agents LLC, guess who the registered agent is? You won't. Registered Agents Inc. So then when you look at, okay, all right, when you do the registered agent lookup or the registered agent search and you type these names in, each of these registered agents are the registered agents of like countless businesses. And then when you look at, okay, what properties does Gaither Thompson own or has he owned? And they're all the addresses that have come up for every property having anything to do associated with different things of Wayne Miller, JP, other people associated with Solid Rock Church, other people associated with all of this who are now deceased. Other people or businesses, it's like, you know, all these things keep coming up, and then you look up the property and you look up this, that, the next, and then there's some random business located there, and then you try to find who owns that, and then there's another business entity that owns that, and it, yeah. So, I know that there really is power in numbers, and I've already been amazed by things that viewers have been able to find. And whenever something seems too big for just me, like the first thing I think of now is like, let me reach out to my community. Let me reach out to the JFM community, because like you guys are rock stars. I like truly believe that. There's been times that I'll be looking into something and I'll be messaging somebody about it, and I don't know how they do it, but in 30 minutes, they find 10 other things I never came across in my, like, 2 weeks of looking. So, that's why, like, I almost don't even like looking into things alone anymore. I almost want to do a live every time I come upon anything that's seems like a good lead. Thank you guys so much for joining. And please consider becoming a member on YouTube for the low price of $4.99 a month. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a wonderful night. Be sure to message me if you are finding things, and you guys are freaking rock stars, and that's why I love you so much. Have a great night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.